Hey there you! So I wanted to talk about stress today. If you're a normal human being participating in life, then some stress is normal and unavoidable. But obviously, A, you don't want to get that out of control, that stress, you don't want it to get bad and develop into something worse. And also, even if it's just a little bit, you want to deal with it, because who wants to be stressed out? We're all happy people here, we just want to be happy. Some people are more easily stressed out than others. I'm usually quite chilled, but I have been known to get worked up over things that I didn't need to be worked up over. And that's led me to deal with situations that I could have dealt with better. So here are some of the ways that I've learned to take on stress and to kind of reduce it and address it and deal with it. So my first bit of advice is to just take a step back and get some perspective. Now, this is most important if your cause of stress is something to do with schoolwork or something to do with personal relationships. Schoolwork is not the end of the world. I will talk about this later in the video, but it's not something to be crying and getting really upset and angry over. And personal relationships can get messed up if you take them too seriously and get upset at the other person. People aren't mind readers, okay? So just take a step back and just think about what's going on and think about what actually good things are going on. Take stock of all the good things that you have in your life and then look at the bad things that are causing you to be stressed and just, compare the two. To any girls out there watching this, your boyfriend is not an evil person. My heart sinks when I see lasses younger than me getting upset over lads who have upset them, or not even tried to upset them, but have just, been human. Not all lads are that guy out of Frozen. What's his name? I can't remember it, sorry. The prince, the evil one out of Frozen, who, girls, your guy's not out to steal your kingdom. That's not a euphemism either. Segue nicely onto my second point there with Disney films. Cheer yourself up. Take pleasure in your guilty pleasures. I am a huge Disney-aholic. I love Disney films, and sitting down and watching one of those just kind of reverts me to like a childlike point of view, and this kind of links in with perspective taking actually. If you're in a better, happier mood, then you will look at the situation in a better way. Do some exercise. This is what I say to everyone. Even if you're not like a gym-aholic or you're not sporty, go for a wander, go for a walk, and just kind of get some fresh air. It does do the world of good. Doesn't have to be a lot, even something as little as asking your mum to cook you your favourite tea. Just little things that might cheer you up. And then when you're in a better state of mind, you might look at the situation differently. And then number 3, can't see the fingers, there we can, address the situation. Now of course the reason you're stressed could be 1,000 different reasons, or one of 1,000 different reasons, or 1,000. I've sometimes felt like there's 1,000 reasons for me being stressed out. But as like an example to you, if your main cause of stress, and I know this will be true for a lot of people, is school. Whether that's, your GCSEs, you're doing your A-levels, you're at college, you're at uni, whatever it is, have a think about the actual cause of you being stressed out. If you find yourself never up to date, on the last minute, or just plain unorganised and drowning in work, look at your organisational methods, admit it if you procrastinate, and try and be productive and deal with it, because those reasons are actually relatively easy to sort out. However, if you're struggling because of the work itself is too difficult or you don't understand it, as soon as you identify that that is the cause, go and talk to your teacher. Be prepared to have to give more time up to revise, or maybe even have to get more help, more lesson time like a tutor. But once you identify that, you can then do those things and hopefully the stress will go away, because if that is the cause, then you're dealing with it. By doing the work, by trying to understand your course better, you're dealing with it. Okay, as I said before, perspective taking is hugely important when dealing with schoolwork issues. And this can apply for you if you're doing your GCSEs or you're at university. It doesn't really matter. You are not going to die over not doing an essay, okay? I've seen people in my school life cry and get angry and frustrated over inability to complete work or inability to get a good grade. They've done bad on a test, so anything like that. And I just think, why, out of all the things to cry and be upset over, it could be so much worse. Despite maybe being a minor setback, it's not the end of the world. It won't ruin your life, so don't stress out like it will. Okay, I've addressed school and personal relationships, and I think I'm over 5 minutes at least now. This is a huge topic, so in the future I'm going to be making videos more on school and how to deal with problems you'll encounter there, getting to sleep and relaxing, which is something I had trouble with for ages, and also staying fit and healthy, which again is really important. But all of those 3 issues do link back to stress. If there's any more questions you guys have, please put them down in the comments, and if you see someone's comment and they have a question, feel free to answer it. Just help each other out. So thumbs up if you want to see those videos. Go and comment, go and be proactive, go and do your homework, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. There is the button down there. It's on one of those 2 sides, I don't actually know. And if you haven't already, it would be absolutely lovely if you could subscribe. There is a button down here somewhere, I'm not quite sure. You know where it is, you know the drill here. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.